Hello, everyone. Welcome, STL Sanford. Hey, we're going to talk about Deion Sanders going into the NFL. But I want to give you a long soliloquy about Deion Sanders. I mean, the dude's awesome. He's one of a kind. There will never be another Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, a superstar, became a mega star at HBCU Jackson State. Deion Sanders, NFL Hall of Famer in football, a Major League Baseball player. He was the only player to play football professionally and baseball professionally the same day. We ain't talking about Ep88. He played a Major League Baseball game right after he played football. This is what Deion Sanders did. Also, Deion Sanders was a singer-rapper in the 90s and an ESPN sports analyst in the mid-2000s. He coached Pop Warner football team the same time that he was at ESPN working there. Jackson State and HBCU in prime time, Sanders, this man was just all over the place. People loved him. This man could move the needles. I mean, superstar. That's what he became when he made that historic decision to coach at Jackson State University and HBCU school. His name became a household name. Grandmothers, grandfather who didn't know nothing about football, were interested in football, these 80, 90-year-old people knew about Deion Sanders because he made that decision to coach at Jackson State University and historic black college. When Deion showcased Jackson State on YouTube, that opened up more avenue for people to see and hear about Jackson State. Entertainers became big-time fans of Jackson State. They flew in from everywhere and converged onto the University of Jackson State in Jackson, Mississippi. They want to be around that excitement that was being created by one man, Deion Sanders. YouTube really brought Jackson State out of the woodwork. YouTube, when Deion put Jackson State practice in the field doing warm-up or lifting weights, Deion put that on YouTube. That did it. Football, basketball recruits was excited about coming down to Jackson State and see what was going on down there. That YouTube, that did it. I wish T.C. Taylor used that YouTube more often. Man, YouTube is the way to go. T.C., come on, man. Get that YouTube going, dude. Get it going. Fans love to see Jackson State on YouTube. You see how they do the band? They jump on. Look how many views they get, man. TC, come on, brother. Get them. Get that YouTube thing going, man. Let me tell you what else Deion did. Deion leveraged his fame. And guess what that fame of his did? Walmart, the Home Depot, my boy Michael Strahan, affiliated with Warehouse of Clothing, American Airlines, Under Armour, and other business donated goods and service to Jackson State University because of Deion Sanders. Now, isn't that amazing? ESPN, because of Deion Sanders' affiliation with them, starts showing more of Jackson State football games on TV. A lot of them was on the ESPN Plus, but they was on TV every Saturday. That does a lot for recruiting. This is what this Deion effect did. That TV thing really helps. Jackson State, when they was on ESPN, became a high-profile football program. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. In 2024, Deion was at Colorado. Jackson State was doing some things. We'll talk about that later. When Deion Sanders decided to move to Colorado, Colorado won one game, lost 11. They won one game, lost 11 before Deion got there. Deion brought the same excitement that he had at Jackson State. He brought that to Boulder, to the University of Colorado. People, Boulder was never the same. That Deion effect took hold. In 2 months after he signed the contract, the Deion effect exploded. Colorado Buffalo sold $400 million of paraphernalia. $400 million, never been done before. No one has ever seen that. $400 million worth of paraphernalia in 2 months. Whoa. 1 month before spring game, football game, that is, all the hotels in Boulder were sold out. The restaurant was busting at the seam. People was coming to town like they haven't done in a long time. Deion Prime Time Sanders. This is what he done. A man like that is awesome. Now, let's talk about the coaching job. The Dallas Cowboy. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboy. Jerry Jones came calling on Deion Prime Time about coaching the Dallas Cowboy. People, it was like, no, it could be a match made in heaven for Deion and Jerry Jones working together. Now, the issues is Jerry Jones, selfish, want to hog up the spotlight. Deion Sanders, charismatic person. Spotlight coming to him, whether you want it or not. It's coming his way. Jerry Jones is the kind of man I don't think can handle that. See, one thing about Deion, he know this happened. And he would tell you, don't let my confidence cause you to be insecure. And Jerry Jones will be. Because Deion's confidence that he can do things, make it happen. And I don't think Jerry Jones can handle that. Think about this. If Deion became head coach at the Dallas Cowboys after every game, who do you think the reporter's going to go to? 82-year-old Jerry Jones or that young, charismatic Deion Prime Time Sanders? You know where they're going. They're going to prime time. Jerry Jones, the owner, general manager, head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, he's all of that. Now, with Deion Sanders there, Jerry, you're going to have to back off something. Either you want to coach to be there to win, or you want to be the owner and all of the other stuff. And I don't think Jerry can handle Deion. And one thing about Prime, this man understands the game of life. He'll back away and let Jerry be Jerry. He'll back off and let the reporters go to Jerry. With a charismatic man like Deion Sanders coaching a team like the Dallas Cowboys, why in the hell would you want to talk to Jerry when you got that younger man over there that's charismatic and can talk and love to talk, pop things off? I mean, he can, boom, tell you what you want to know without even hesitating. But Jerry Jones, 82-year-old, I don't think he can handle that. I don't think Jerry can handle Deion Prime Time Sanders. Now, it's a different world coaching young men as opposed to coaching men, grown men that are rich and that are divas. set in their ways, ego. Young men, Deion can get with them, mold them, teach them the responsibility of life, how to be accountable. To me, that's where he's important at. In my opinion, I think he should stay in the college rank. I hope he stays at Colorado. Oh, I'm jealous that he's not at Jackson State. But I'll continue to follow him wherever he is. But Colorado, I want to make this clear that y'all going to have to pay the man. Going to pay the man. Deion Sanders, out of the top 40 head coaches as far as salary is concerned, you all know what the hell Deion Sanders rank at? Out of top 40, Deion Sanders ranked number 37. I just ran off to you what all he did at Colorado. And I still got other things I need to run off. Deion Sanders got Colorado ranked, people, number 1 in viewership. Number 1 in fans watching Colorado on TV every Saturday. No other college team can do that. Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, they are behind Colorado because of prime time. That's in viewership. Colorado's number 1 in playing at prime time. Not Ohio State, not Notre Dame, not Alabama, but Colorado because of prime. It's the prime effect. Colorado is ranked number 1 in bringing revenue to TV because of them being shown their game on TV. Advertisement. Because of the prime effect, they're number 1. Colorado University, because of the prime effect, when they go on the road, the home team that has not been selling out sells out because of prime effect. Colorado, you're going to pay prime. Colorado, do you know that if you don't keep this man, you'll make the same mistake that Jackson State made? Deion Sanders, in 2 years, made Colorado almost $2 billion. It's the prime effect. The mayor, the governor, anybody of importance in the state of Colorado need to get with the university and say, nah, pay the man no less than $10 million. Do not let him get away. $10 million. Don't do what Jackson State did. Don't make that mistake. Now, the difference between Colorado and Jackson State is, Colorado, you ain't finding nobody like Prime to come in and take over and continue doing what Prime did. There's no one that can come in and repeat what Prime did. Jackson State was blessed. They had a man in waiting. His name was T.C. Taylor, student athlete at Jackson State University in the 90s. Played football there. He was the assistant coaches there. He was the assistant coach at Jackson State before Deion got there. Deion left the blueprint for T.C. Taylor. He looked at it, add a few wrinkles to it. T.C. Taylor was picked by smart butts who called himself football analyst or whatever, saying he gonna have a losing record. He may win 5 games. He gonna be 5-8. In T.C. Taylor first year, he was 7-4, SWAC Coach of the Year. T.C. Taylor second year, he went 11-2, in regular season game. He beat Southern in the championship, in the SWAC championship game, 12-2. Went to the Celebration Bowl, won the HBCU championship in the Celebration Bowl, 13-2. SWAC Coach of the Year. Colorado, who you got? Who do you know can come in and follow Prime? Jackson State has someone. Jackson State continue to be number one in the FCS in attendance. Can you all find someone that can do what Prime doing? I'll be afraid to find out. I wouldn't want to find out. Keep Prime, pay the man. He's doing a hell of a job. He's not going to the NFL this year, and maybe not next year. Look who he brought in for the running back coach, Marshall Faulk, who played with the Rams in the 90s, the fastest team on turf. Marshall Faulk at Colorado. I got some things I want to say about that. And my next YouTube I may drop Monday. Please, I need to get to 2,000 subscribers. Hit that share, hit that like, and hit that subscribe button. I use that subscribe last because I want to make it last longer. Hit that subscribe. Thank you, STL Sanford. Over and out.